Deciphering the matrix symbols on the monitor screen, trying to figure out exactly what the combinations mean. You whisper algorithms that are confidential and deep, a collection of information that I promise to keep. Hack into the mainframe of the corporate tower tonight, turning every single security camera to the right. We are the raw definition of an independent force, steering this momentum on a very dangerous course. The firewall is breaking and the pressure from the base, erasing every single data point inside this place. The download is running at a terrifying speed. We are unlocking the secret code under the neon glare, a digital rebellion floating in the heavy air. No password can protect you from the rhythm of the vein, an absolute corruption of the ordinary brain. Ooh, watch how the encryption keys dissolve inside the rain. Your touch is like a virus eating through the heavy steel, altering the frequency of everything I feel. A high voltage current cutting straight into the bone, a kingdom built of glass upon a temporary throne. The dembo has a venom that is spreading through the system, counting all the casualties but nobody will miss them. Synthetic palpitations hitting perfectly on time, a structural synchronization of an urban cyber crime. The firewall is breaking under pressure from the base, erasing every single data point inside this place. The download is running at a terrifying speed. We are unlocking the secret code under the neon glare, a digital rebellion floating in the heavy air. No password can protect you from the rhythm in the vein, an absolute corruption of the ordinary brain. Like a brass section distorted inside the microphone, we are building an empire on a shattered crystal throne. Two forces colliding like a bullet hitting steel, making absolutely sure the final impact is something we can feel. With the melodies completely, let the sub bass growl. Listen to the electronic monster on the prowl. Just synthetic heartbeat ticking on the steady grid, releasing all the data that the dirty water hid. We are unlocking the secret code under the neon glare, a digital rebellion floating in the heavy air. No password can protect you from the rhythm in the vein, an absolute corruption of the ordinary brain. Ooh, watch how the encryption keys dissolve inside the rain. The screens are going black as the morning sun appears. We have completely pulverized the memory of our fears. Just a broken sequence on the urban street. The hack is complete. Paint the evening scarlet with the ink inside your soul, losing every fragment of the things you could control. The barroom is shaking to a different kind of drum, waiting for the chaotic euphoria to come. Satin ribbons flying as the tempo starts to wheel. Nothing about this atmosphere is matching what we feel. A tapestry of passion woven with a heavy thread. Forget about the boring words the older people said. crimson dance. Spin until the world goes round. Leave your heavy expectations buried in the ground. A revolution painted in the shade of deepest red. Living out the wildest dreams we harbored in our head. Ooh, dance forever where the angels fear to tread. The velvet curtains parting just to show an empty stage, like a tiger breaking out from an expensive cage. We don't need an audience to validate our moves. We just need the friction that the heavy bass approves. Footwork like lightning striking on the wooden stage, turning over chapters, staring off the dusty page. The flavor of the music is a sweet exotic wine, drunk on the arrangement of this elegant design. We are writing history with every single stride. Nowhere left to run away, and nowhere left to hide. The crimson tide is rising high tonight. Step into the crimson dance. Spin until the world goes round. Leave your heavy expectations buried in the ground. A revolution painted in the shade of deepest red. Living out the wildest dreams we harbored in our head. Red shoes scraping on the stone, making music of their own. We have built an empire upon a shifting throne. Let the brass section scream, let the sub bass groan. We are in a zone that we have never known. Silence in the melodies, focus in the stride. Sweat dripping downward, swallowed by our pride. Just a single hand clap, just a stomp and heel, making sure the interface is something we can feel. Step into the crimson dance. Spin until the world goes round. Leave your heavy expectations buried in the ground. A revolution painted in the shade of deepest red. Living out the wildest dreams we harbored in our head. Ooh, dance forever where the angels fear to tread. Scarlet ribbons fading in the early morning gray. The stains of the passion will never wash away. Crimson footprints leading out into the street. Our masterpiece is complete. Break the heavy padlocks hanging on the iron gate. We are no longer willing to sit patiently and wait. They built a reservation out the digital code, but we are setting dynamite along the gravel road. Unleash the heavy pressure that was building in the tank. No longer giving credit to the titles or the rank. We are the raw definition of an independent force, steering this momentum on a dangerous course. The temperature is flashing in the critical red zone. We are setting up an empire that we can call our own. The absolute rebellion is beginning to arrive. We are totally untamed tonight, running through the streets, shaking up the pavement with these heavy urban beats. No collar on the neck and no restriction on the mind, leaving all the artificial history behind. Ooh, watch the wild electricity completely unbind. A raw acoustic thunder hitting straight into the town. We are tearing every single corporate monument down. No hesitation visible inside the open eye. We are riding our independence way up in the sky. The dembo is a weapon that we used to break the cage, an organic manifestation of a beautiful rage. Casting nets are snapping like a predatory jaw. We are living far beyond the boundaries of law. The temperature is crashing in the critical red zone. We are setting up an empire that we can call our own. The absolute rebellion is beginning to rise. We are totally untamed tonight, running through the streets, shaking up the pavement with these heavy urban beats. No collar on the neck and no restriction on the mind, leaving all the artificial history behind. Let the brass section explode, rhythm and the drum, waiting for the chaotic euphoria to come. Listen to the heavy wooden sticks hitting on the rim. The chance of saving sanity is growing very slim. We are totally untamed tonight, running through the streets, shaking up the pavement with these heavy urban beats. No collar on the neck and no restriction on the mind, leaving all the artificial history behind. Ooh, watch the wild electricity completely unbind. But the gates are lying broken as the morning sun appears. We have washed away the memory of all the heavy fears, untamed and free forever under the open sky. Watch the old world die. The city wraps its purple coat around the quiet avenue. I am watching how the headlights paint a silhouette of you. You whisper secrets that the daylight never could contain, like paper words dissolving in the gentle midnight rain. Walking on the shadows where the neon signals glow. We move into a rhythm that the ordinary people do not know. A secret sanctuary hidden deep behind the heavy steel. Forget about the plastic world and focus on the things we feel. The midnight clock is ticking but the hands are moving slow. There is a private universe where only we can go. We slide into the darkness as the music takes control. Lost inside the velvet night, we are drifting far away, no longer caring about the heavy things they used to say. Wrapped inside an echo that is soft and smooth and deep, we found a quiet memory that we will always keep. Ooh, surrender to the shadow where the lonely angels sleep. The purple mist is rising as the bassline starts to breathe, a temporary fantasy that we will never want to leave. Your pulse is like a metronome against my open hand, a language that our bodies can't completely understand. Smooth operators moving underneath the sapphire light. We are rewriting all the definitions of the night, no longer searching for the answers in the crowded street, just floating on the frequency of this seductive beat. The midnight clock is ticking but the hands are moving slow. There is a private universe where only we can go. We slide into the darkness as the music takes control. Lost inside the velvet night, we are drifting far away, no longer caring about the heavy things they used to say. Wrapped inside an echo that is soft and smooth and deep, we found a quiet memory that we will always keep. Sensual vibrations running up the fragile spine, a perfect synchronization of your destiny and mine. No flashing lights or cameras to interrupt the view, just the open space between the old me and the new. Muting out the heavy synths, dropping down the snare, just a breathy whisper hanging in the cool night air. Feel the hollow space inside the kick drum as it knocks. Time is standing perfectly frozen in the clock. Lost inside the velvet night, we are drifting far away, no longer caring about the heavy things they used to say. Wrapped inside an echo that is soft and smooth and deep, we found a quiet memory that we will always keep. Ooh, surrender to the shadow where the lonely angels sleep. The velvet curtain closes as the morning sky turns blue. I can see the baseline fading out away from you. Just a purple memory inside the urban haze. lost inside the maze. A dangerous ingredients inside a crystal glass, watching how the golden bubbles multiply and pass. One sip is all it takes to paralyze a sober mind, leaving every single trace of sanity behind. Your toxic definition of a beautiful mistake. I am counting every single promise that you like to break. An expensive habit that I cannot quite afford. A sharp metallic edge upon a double-sided sword. The chemical reaction is beginning to ignite, turning every warning sign into a green light. We take another swallow as the rhythm takes control. We are drinking the sweet poison under the neon glare. A beautiful destruction floating in the heavy air. It paralyzes logic, but it sets the pulse on fire. A catastrophic mixture of devotion and desire. Ooh, climbing up the ladder of this hazardous wire. Your touch is like an acid eating through the heavy steel, altering the frequency of everything I feel. A high voltage current cutting straight into the bone. A kingdom built of glass upon a temporary throne. The baseline has a venom that is spreading through the floor, making every single person down here beg for more. Synthetic propagations hidden perfectly on time. A structural synchronization of an urban crime. The chemical reaction is beginning to ignite, turning every warning sign into a green light. We take another swallow as the rhythm takes control. We are drinking the sweet poison under the neon glare. A beautiful destruction floating in the heavy air. It paralyzes logic, but it sets the pulse on fire. A catastrophic mixture of devotion and desire. Industrial implication slamming hard against the wall. We are paralyzed and happy as we undergo the fall. No antidote required for this elegant disease. We are down upon our knees, begging for another freeze. Mute the melody completely, let the sub-bass growl. Listen to the electronic monster on the prowl. Just a synthetic copy ticking on a steady grid, releasing all the secrets that the dirty way. We are drinking the sweet poison under the neon glare. A beautiful destruction floating in the heavy air. It paralyzes logic, but it sets the pulse on fire. A catastrophic mixture of devotion and desire. Of devotion and desire. The glass is lying shattered on the wet industrial floor. The venom has subsided and we do not feel the soul. Just a bitter aftertaste inside the morning light. We survive the toxic night. The temperature is rising as the sun begins to drop. Once this chemical reaction starts, it's never gonna stop. I feel the baseline shaking, every bone inside my spine. An ancient definition of a dangerous design. Guitar strings are weeping with the fierce Spanish flair. I can feel the heavy static moving through your hair. We don't need a map to find out where the river flows. Every single instinct in our body already knows. Friction creates the spark that we cannot deny. Look at all the smoke is rising way up to the sky. The countdown has started, close your eyes. There is fire in the veins, burning up the concrete floor, spreading through the city, making us demand for more. Unstoppable desire, running through the midnight heat. We became the masters of this heavy urban beat. Oh, feel the fever, never accept defeat. Accelerating fast, we are ignoring every sign, crossing over boundaries, erasing every line. Your touch just like a current cutting through the darkest night, turning every shadow into blinding yellow light. The streetlights are flashing like a stadium display. We are leaving all our heavy baggage miles away. Sin el movimiento as the syncopation grows. Where the heat is coming from, everybody knows. It creates the spark that we cannot deny. Look at how the smoke is rising way up to the sky. The countdown has started, close your eyes. There is fire in the veins, burning up the concrete floor, spreading through the city, making us demand for more. Unstoppable desire, running through the midnight heat. We became the masters of this heavy urban beat. Sparks flying upward as our hands begin to meet, melting all the asphalt underneath our heavy feet. Pure electricity that nothing can contain, washing away the memory of yesterday's rain. Listen to the wood snap, listen to the clap. We just fell together into a beautiful trap. No instruments needed, just the vocal and the kick. Watch how the momentum makes the clock tick quick. There is fire in the veins, burning up the concrete floor, spreading through the city, making us demand for more. Unstoppable desire, running through the midnight heat. We became the masters of this heavy urban beat. Oh, feel the fever, never accept defeat. Fuego in the darkness, burning down the wall, standing very tall. We will never fall. Just the embers glowing as the dawn rise. The rhythm that saved our lives. Walk bare feet across the shards of a shattered crystal sphere. I can see the microscopic fractures looking very clear. You built a house of mirrors just to magnify your face, but look at how the heavy baseline obliterates the space. Sharp fragments flying upward like a kinetic display. We are sweeping all the dangerous reminders right away. No longer hiding behind a perfectly polished screen, showing everybody down here what the raw emotions mean. The surface is cracking under the pressure of the kick. The seconds on the electronic timer move too quick. We step up on the wreckage as the walls begin to fall. We are dancing on broken glass under the flashing strobe, shaking up the foundations of this fragile little globe. No longer looking for a perfect reflection in the stream, living out the jagged edges of a terrifying dream. Ooh, watch how the sharp slivers catch the lasers and gleam. An architectural disaster happening inside the room, turning every single plastic ornament into a tomb. You were hollow vessels and they couldn't take the hit. Now you're sitting in the rubble trying to make sense of it. Industrial friction scraping hard against the concrete floor. We're smashing every window and destroying every door. The Dembo is a hammer that we used to break the mold, tearing down the artificial definitions we were told. The surface is cracking in the pressure of the kick. The seconds on the electronic timer move too quick. We step up on the wreckage as the walls begin to fall. We are dancing on broken glass under the flashing strobe, shaking up the foundations of this fragile little globe. No longer looking for a perfect reflection in the stream, living out the jagged edges of a terrifying dream. Let the brass section distort inside the microphone. We are building a rebellion on a shattered crystal throne. 2, 4 safety nets far behind. Listen to the sonic crunch hidden on the rhythmic grid, exposing all the dirty little secrets that the glass is. We are dancing on broken glass under the flashing strobe, shaking up the foundations of this fragile little globe. No longer looking for a perfect reflection in the stream, living out the jagged edges of a terrifying dream. Ooh, watch how the sharp slivers catch the lasers and gleam. The dust is settling down as the morning light appears. We have completely pulverized the memory of our fears. Just a pile of silica shining on the urban street. The demolition is complete. Platinum weights sitting heavy on a frozen brow. We are accelerating past the boundaries of the here and now. You traded all your independence for a structural stone, but look at how the sub-bass completely shatters your throne. Gatery reflections bouncing off the expensive gem display. We are sweeping all the artificial hierarchy right away. No longer begging for permission from the corporate king, showing the underground exactly what the real rebels bring. The metal interface is starting to overheat and glow. There is a dark destination where only the lawless go. The sonic frequencies are rising straight up to the sky. We are wearing a diamond crown under the heavy strobe, reclaiming our position on this fractured little globe. An expensive rebellion painted in a cyber industrial shade, living out the dangerous fantasy that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the sharp facets catch the lasers and gleam. Synthesized humidity expanding through the crowded club, turning your status symbols into a technological sub. Your words were hollow currencies that couldn't buy the night. Now you are trapped inside the matrix of our blinding light. Industrial friction scraping hard across the concrete floor. We are smashing every barrier and destroying every door. The dembo is a kinetic weapon hitting perfectly on time, a powerful documentation of an urban cybercrime. The metal interface is starting to overheat and glow. There is a dark destination where only the lawless go. The sonic frequencies are rising straight up to the sky. We are wearing a diamond crown under the heavy strobe, reclaiming our position on this fractured little globe. An expensive rebellion painted in a cyber industrial shade, living out the dangerous fantasy that our own hands have made. Let the brass section distort inside the microphone grid, exposing all the dirty little secrets that the high society hid. Two powerful entities colliding like a bullet hitting steel, making absolutely sure the final impact is something we can feel. Mute the chords completely, let the heavy textures grind, leaving all the digital safety nets far behind. Listen to the synthetic pulse ticking on the steady grid, pulverizing the memory of everything the older people did. We are wearing a diamond crown under the heavy strobe, reclaiming our position on this fractured little globe. An expensive rebellion painted in a cyber industrial shade, living out the dangerous fantasy that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the sharp facets catch the lasers and gleam. The jewels are falling down on the dirty concrete street. We don't need your titles to make our ascension complete. Just a broken crown lying in the early morning gray. We walk away. raindrops falling on the cold synthetic face. We are running out of power inside this crowded space. You try to hold the liquid, but it turns to purple gas, leaving just a residue upon the window glass. High voltage circuits blinking underneath the sapphire dome, a temporary terminal where we can feel at home. No longer searching for the words we used to say before, just leaving all our heavy expectations at the door. The digital humidity is starting to condense, a catastrophic mixture that is making us intense. The lasers cut the atmosphere inside the dark room. We are crying neon tears under the heavy techno poles, washing away the memories that used to feel so false. A luminous disaster painted in the cyber shade, living in the wreckage that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the glowing colors illuminate the blade. Synthetic palpitations hitting straight into the bone, an architectural design upon a shifting throne. Your pulse is like a frequency that cuts through all the noise, altering the matrix of our digital small toys. Industrial percussion slamming hard against the floor, making every single cybernetic organism roar. The Dembo is an engine that is pumping through the night, turning all the darkness into blinding yellow light. The digital humidity is starting to condense, a catastrophic mixture that is making us intense. The lasers cut the atmosphere inside the dark room. We are crying neon tears under the heavy techno poles, washing away the memories that used to feel so false. A luminous disaster painted in the cyber shade, living in the wreckage that our own hands have made. Let the sad bass rumble like a monster in the deep, waking up the digital ghosts that never sleep. Two entities dissolving in a pool of glowing ink, standing on the precipice and looking at the brain. Mute the sense completely, let the metal testers grind, leaving all the artificial safety nets behind. Just a mechanical heartbeat ticking on the steady grid, exposing all the secrets that the dirty water hid. We are crying neon tears under the heavy techno poles, washing away the memories that used to feel so false. A luminous disaster painted in the cyber shade, living in the wreckage that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the glowing colors illuminate the blade. The fluorescence is fading as the morning sky turns gray. The digital illusion is dissolving right away. Just a drop of liquid shining on the concrete floor. The system shuts down once more. Electric raindrops falling on a cold synthetic face. The digital humidity is starting to condense, a catastrophic mixture that is making us intense. The lasers cut the atmosphere inside the dark room. We are crying neon tears under the heavy techno pulse, washing away the memories that used to feel so false. A luminous disaster painted in a cyber shade, living in the wreckage that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the glowing colors illuminate the blade. Synthetic palpitations hitting straight into the bone, an architectural design upon a shifting throne. Your pulse is like a frequency that cuts through all the noise, altering the matrix of a digital small toy. Industrial percussion slamming hard against the floor, making every single cybernetic organism roar. The dembo is an engine that is pumping through the night, turning all the darkness into blinding yellow light. Digital humidity is starting to condense, a catastrophic mixture that is making us intense. The lasers cut the atmosphere inside the dark room. We are crying neon tears under the heavy techno pulse, washing away the memories that used to feel so false. A luminous disaster painted in a cyber shade, living in the wreckage that our own hands have made. Let the sub bass rumble like a monster in the deep, waking up the digital ghosts that never sleep. Two entities dissolving in a pool of glowing ink, standing on the precipice and looking at the brink. Mute the sense completely, let the metal textures grind, leaving all the artificial safety nets behind. Just a mechanical heartbeat ticking on the steady grid, exposing all the secrets that the dirty water hid. We are crying neon tears under the heavy techno pulse, washing away the memories that used to feel so false. A luminous disaster painted in a cyber shade, living in the wreckage that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the glowing colors illuminate the blade. The fluorescence is fading as the morning sky turns gray. The digital illusion is dissolving right away, just a drop of liquid shining on the concrete floor. The system shuts down once more. Hey, break the heavy padlocks hanging on the iron gate. We are no longer willing to sit patiently and wait. They built a reservation out of digital code, but we are setting dynamite along the gravel road. Unleash the heavy pressure that was building in the tank, no longer giving credit to the titles or the rank. We are the raw definition of an independent force, steering this momentum on a dangerous course. The temperature is flashing in the critical red zone. We're setting up an empire that we can call our own. The absolute rebellion is beginning to arrive. We are totally untamed tonight, running through the streets, shaking up the pavement with these heavy urban beats. No collar on the neck and no restriction on the mind, leaving all the artificial history behind. Ooh, watch the wild electricity completely unbind. A roller coaster thunder hitting straight into the town. We are tearing every single corporate monument down. No hesitation visible inside the open eye. We are riding our independence way up in the sky. The dembo isn't weapon that we used to break the cage, an organic manifestation of a beautiful rage. Castanets are snapping like a predatory jaw. We living far beyond the boundaries of law. The temperature is flashing in the critical red zone. We're setting up an empire that we can call our own. The absolute rebellion is beginning to arrive. We are totally untamed tonight, running through the streets, shaking up the pavement with these heavy urban beats. No collar on the neck and no restriction on the mind, leaving all the artificial history behind. Let the brass section explode inside the crowded space. We're setting up a very fast and terrifying pace. Two wild animals escaping from the urban zoo, showing everybody what the independent do. No chords, no synths, just the maximum on the drum, waiting for the chaotic euphoria to come. Listen to the heavy wooden sticks hitting on the rim. The chance of saving sanity is growing very slim. bum bum bum. Microscopic audio signals moving through the silent air. I can feel the sub-frequencies vibrating through my hair. You broadcast passwords that the public matrix cannot intercept. The collection of data that our bodies have securely kept. Nylon strings are tracking your biological rhythm tonight, altering the configuration of the surveillance light. We don't need an amplifier to communicate the strain. We just let the baseline inject itself into the vein. The firewall is breaking under the pressure of the loop. We are trapped together inside this technological coop. The confidential transmission is beginning to complete. We are catching whispers in the dark under the laser beam, living out the hidden code of an encrypted dream. A silent revolution happening beneath the urban floor, making every single cybernetic entity demand for more. Ooh, let the acoustic textures camouflage our hidden scheme. Your profile is a ghost painted on the liquid crystal screen, trying to decode exactly what your configurations mean. No longer hiding behind a commercial radio display, just washing all the artificial coloration completely away. A traditional hand clasp hitting hard against the techno snare, a beautiful juxtaposition hanging in the heavy atmosphere. The syncopation is a horse that we ride into the night, leaving a long trail of supernatural electrical light. The firewall is breaking under the pressure of a loop. We are trapped together inside this technological coop. The confidential transmission is beginning to complete. We are catching whispers in the dark under the laser beam, living out the hidden code of an encrypted dream. A silent revolution happening beneath the urban floor, making every single cybernetic entity demand for more. It's the acoustic guitar with the heavy analog lead, wandering together through an underground tech labyrinth. See two ancient heritages merging in an explosion of sound, shaking up the data that has been buried in the ground. Strip away the heavy drums, let the vocal layers climb. Temporary suspension of the ordinary global time. Listen to the melismatic runs echoing inside the empty space, bringing a spiritual intensity to this industrial place. We are catching whispers in the dark under the laser beam, living out the hidden code of an encrypted dream. A silent revolution happening beneath the urban floor, making every single cybernetic entity demand for more. Ooh, let the acoustic textures camouflage our hidden scheme. The transmission ends as the morning sky turns blue, the digital encryption fading out away from you. Just a lingering frequency on the cyber street. Our secret conversation is complete. Strike a heavy match and watch the architecture turn to smoke. I am finally waking up from the synthetic spell you spoke. You built a wooden pathway stretching out across the dark abyss. But did you really think the future would be saved by this? Gasoline droplets falling on the digital connection line. We are erasing every single fragment of your old design. No longer looking backward at the structures we have left behind. Just focusing the raw momentum of an independent mind. The chemical reaction is beginning. ties. Your electronic warnings are dissolving in the massive heat as the sub-bass frequencies begin to pulverize the street. A high voltage current cutting straight into the fragile bone, leaving you completely isolated in your critical zone. The Dembo is an engine that is driving through the burning town, tearing every single artificial monument completely down. Castanets are snapping like the cracking of a splitting beam, living up the jagged edges of an industrial dream. The chemical reaction is beginning to accelerate fast. There is no physical way to reconnect us to the past. The embers are flying upward into the heavy midnight sky. We are burning all the bridges down under the techno pulse, destroying all the promises that used to feel so false. A catastrophic illumination painted in the crimson shades, standing in the beautiful wreckage that our own hands have made. That the synthesis is scream like a mechanical beast in pain, washing away the memory of yesterday's synthetic brain. Two separate audio signals separating forever tonight, disappearing completely out of each other's visual sight. Silence the melodies completely, let the sub-bass growl. Listen to the cybernetic monster on the industrial prowl. Just a single hand clap echoing inside the empty dome, finding a temporary sanctuary where we can feel it whole. We are burning all the bridges down under the techno pulse, destroying all the promises that used to feel so false. A catastrophic illumination painted in the crimson shades, standing in the beautiful wreckage that our own hands have made. Ooh, watch how the yellow flames incinerate the heavy cable ties. The ashes are settling down as the morning sun appears. We have completely incinerated the memory of our fears. Just a black residue lying on the concrete floor. There is no connection anymore. Step inside the heavy smoke where the mirrors never lie. I can see the neon shadows reflecting in your eye. You talk about the fortune and the price you had to pay, but the glitter on your fingers is washing right away. Tacone sound like thunder on the cold marble floor. You keep building up the walls, but I am searching for the door. No diamond in the kingdom can replace the breath of youth. Behind the golden curtain, we are running from the truth. The rhythm pulls us deeper into the velvet snare, a beautiful illusion hanging in the air. We dance until the morning breaks the spell. We are trapped in golden chains tonight, heavy and bright, chasing after ghosts under the flashing light. Break the heavy iron, let the heartbeat spin. Where the luxury ends is where we finally begin. Ooh, break the chains, let the fire out within. Count the silver coins that you traded for a spark. Now you are wandering alone through the high and dark. A penthouse in the sky cannot warm a freezing soul. When the music stops playing, you lose all control. Palms sweating as the heavy dembo starts to climb. We are wasting all our youth, just trading steps with time. Castanets are ringing out a warning in the dark. Every single gemstone is missing its old spark. The rhythm pulls us deeper into the velvet snare, a beautiful illusion hanging in the air. We dance until the morning breaks the spell. We are trapped in golden chains tonight, heavy and bright, chasing after ghosts under the flashing light. Break the heavy iron, let the heartbeat spin. Where the luxury ends is where we finally begin. Ooh, break the chains, let of our own design, where the expensive champagne tastes like bitter wine. Two worlds colliding in the dangerous design. Let the bass line crush the borders of the line. Stripping down the armor, leaving it behind. No more status symbols hiding in the mind. Just the raw percussion pounding in the chest. Let the heavy drums take care of all the rest. We are trapped in golden chains tonight, heavy and bright, chasing after ghosts under the flashing light. Break the heavy iron, let the heartbeat spin. When the luxury ends, it's where we finally begin. Ooh, break the chains, let the fire out within. Golden links falling on the dusty floor. We don't need the luxury anymore. Just the drum, just the sweat, just the free night. Fade into the shadows, out of sight. Oh yeah. Black petals opening beneath the heavy artificial light. A secret botanical experiment inside the deep night. You try to capture the perfume, but it slips through your grip like a drop of cold mercury upon a silver lip. Electric thorns scratching on the glass of the greenhouse floor. We are no longer looking for the things we loved before. An organic mutation growing wild in the dark concrete, feeding on the low vibration of this cybernetic beat. The midnight clock is striking and the blossom starts to wake. A beautiful distortion that no human hand can make. The ultimate transformation is beginning to unfold. We are witnessing the midnight bloom under the purple sky, watching how the neon colors multiply and die. An exotic evolution that no barrier can enclose. Sweeter than a diamond, sharper than a winter rose. Let the heavy sub bass shake the ground where it grows. Synthesized humidity is rising straight up from the floor, making every single cybernetic organism ask for more. Your touch is like a nutrient that cuts into the dark, giving this synthetic garden its original organic spark. Palms pressing hard against the glass as the pressure begins to climb. We are growing 10 times faster than the ordinary time. No roots inside the dirt, just wires running deep below. With the secret electrical current always loves to flow. The midnight clock is striking and the blossom starts to wake. A beautiful distortion that no human hand can make. The ultimate transformation is beginning to unfold. We are witnessing the midnight bloom under the purple sky, watching how the neon colors multiply and die. An exotic evolution that no barrier can enclose. Sweeter than a diamond, sharper than a winter rose. Let the synthesis is screaming like a digital bird of prey, washing all the normal human limitations right away. Two different species intertwining in a dangerous embrace, leaving no single genetic trace inside this crowded space. Silence the percussion, let the sub-frequencies hum, waiting for the mechanical pollination to come. Just a single hand clap echoing inside the empty dome, finding a temporary sanctuary where we can feel at home. We are witnessing the midnight bloom under the so